Last-minute bombshell! Spurs have stormed into the race for Nico Williams and are now outmanoeuvring Chelsea. Sources say the player is seriously tempted. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham have just detonated one of the biggest stories of the winter window. According to TEAMtalk, Spurs have officially matched Chelsea's £60 million bid for Athletic Bilbao superstar Nico Williams. And behind the scenes, they are preparing an aggressive attempt to hijack the entire operation. What looked like a routine Chelsea pursuit has now exploded into a full-blown London showdown, with Tottenham determined to push themselves to the front of the queue. Sources close to the negotiations insist that Spurs made their move the moment they were informed of Chelsea's proposal. Tottenham have already decided that signing a left-sided winger in January is non-negotiable, and after months of internal scouting reports, Williams sits right at the top of their list. At just 23 years old, the Spanish international is entering the most dangerous stage of his career, the period where raw talent becomes elite consistency, and Tottenham believe they cannot afford to miss the opportunity. Inside Hotspur Way, there is a growing belief that this is the moment to strike. Athletic Bilbao, currently drifting well outside the La Liga places that truly matter, are bracing themselves for offers. Their struggles make it increasingly difficult to convince players of Williams' calibre to stay, especially when Premier League giants come calling. The winger knows this too. Last summer, Barcelona tried and failed to bring him to Camp Nou, with Williams ultimately choosing stability over risk. But the feeling around the Spanish game is shifting. He is ready for the next step, and the Premier League has long been the stage he wants to conquer. Tottenham's pitch to the player is powerful. You walk straight into our starting 11, you become the face of a new attacking era, and you are not just another piece in a crowded squad. That is something Chelsea cannot promise. At Stamford Bridge, Williams would be entering one of the most bloated, chaotic, rotation-heavy forward lines in Europe. Even brilliant wingers at Chelsea have found themselves buried on the bench, lost in an endless cycle of expensive signings. Spurs know that, and they are using it to their advantage. Meanwhile, Chelsea are still confident in their offer, but Tottenham have matched the money, matched the wage proposal, and crucially topped them in terms of guaranteed protagonism. Williams would be the main weapon under Thomas Frank, not a luxury option waiting for minutes. The contrast is enormous, and both clubs are fully aware of it. Athletic Bilbao are expected to consider both £60 million bids, though early signs suggest the player's preference may decide the outcome. Spurs have already received a fresh £100 million cash injection from ENIC ahead of the window, strengthening their ability to secure major signings without hesitation. And inside the club, there is growing excitement that Williams could be the exact profile needed to elevate their attack to Champions League standards. The negotiations are still at an early but delicate stage. Tottenham know they must act fast before Chelsea attempt to adjust their proposal. Bilbao, for their part, are bracing for impact. Williams, who has been flirting with Premier League interest for years, now has a clear decision to make. Remain the star of Bilbao, become a rotation piece at Chelsea, or step into Tottenham as the undisputed left-wing leader of a team on the rise. That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date with everything Tottenham, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a story. Don't forget to drop a like and share this video with other Spurs fans. Together we can keep growing the Tottenham News Today community. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!